Yeah, I can't see too much at the moment, but discussions for how it can progress is going on.
So guys, hello again. Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
I thought it was a very wild ride, very gory, and I love gory movies. So, my first question is for you, Louisa. The movie has a lot of practical effects, which is something that I love, and I got the feeling of a movie that came from George Romero, like Creepshow. So I wanted to know, what references did you bring to the movie?
Okay, well, I think the main reference is Carrie.
Yes, obviously.
Just because I think it's sort of, you have that transformation of like the good into bad, but then we just kind of took it to the next extremity. There's hints of Evil Dead with the book, and also like Hellraiser as well.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah, quite a few things popped in there, but with the gore, I'd love to have a reference of something like Saw, because I just absolutely love gore. But again, we did what we could.
Yes, I think it worked perfectly. And the book, the evil book, I got I don't know why, but I got the feeling from Hocus Pocus.
Hocus.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
When it starts to glow and the eye, and I was like, I liked it. And my next question for you, Kelly. So the movie has a lot of gory scenes, obviously, and one of the sequences is when you're wearing the bloody dress, and I wanted to know if it was a hard scene to shoot because it looks super heavy.
Yes, it was. I think one of the scenes, I think I was out in the woods doing a death scene, and all the twigs, because it's such a long dress, all the twigs were getting stuck to the bottom of the dress, and we had to keep doing different takes because I couldn't walk properly. The twigs were stopping me from walking, but yeah, it was a very heavy dress, lots of blood, very messy.
Dress.
Yeah, it was a heavy wedding dress. Yeah, it was designed in Milan, wasn't it, by a designer? So yeah, it was a lovely dress that got ruined with blood. But
There's two.
Oh yeah, we had two.
There's actually two, and then a cover which was identical.
Oh yeah, that's
to go from
right.
clean to dirty. Yeah.
Recently, we have a lot of movies that come from classic fairy tales, like Cinderella's Curse. We have Winnie the Pooh. And I wanted to know from you, why do you think that the audiences love this kind of movies, this kind of retellings so much?
I was actually Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey too.
I know.
Peter Pan. I think, yeah, well, since Winnie went viral, people are just really loving it, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just like something just no one's really thought of, and it's just, yeah, people kind of maybe have a bit of a dark side to them that want to kind of watch something like that, like a nice fairy tale turn into something dark and twisted. So I think people are just fascinated by it.
Yeah, I think it's a story that people think they already know, and so people like familiarity, and they just want to see how it's been turned. I think.
Yeah.
I think we're coming from a long time. It's been a long time since, like, do you know the series Once Upon a Time?
Yeah.
From ABC. Yeah. So I think it began there because it's a little bit twisted, and now we have the gore and the horror. And I'm a writer too, so I love fairy tales. And when I write, I always think about putting characters that are widely known, but with the dark twist, which I love. That's why I love the movie so much. And Louisa, do you think we can have like maybe a sequel, or maybe something from another character that survived, which are not that much, or inside that universe that came from Winnie the Pooh? We have Bambi, Pinocchio, the Mad Hatter, a lot of movies that are coming out right now, and I wanted to know if you have something, if you can tell us something.
I can't say much. There are talks, but yeah, I can't see too much at the moment. But discussions for how it can progress is going on.
Okay. Okay, not much, but something. Okay. And I wanted to know from you both, what was the funniest scene to shoot? Because I know it's a horror movie, but it seems like you're having so much fun.
Yeah, it was so fun.
And it resonates.
Yeah. Oh, good. I think there was so many funny moments, wasn't there?
Anything with Sam, the prince.
Yeah, I was going to say the best with Sam with the prince with the candlestick in his mouth.
Yeah. Oh, I love that
I was actually
scene.
choking him. He was like, I was like, oh, sorry. I think I choked him for real, but
He's
that
a funny boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes those lines are improvised, where he's like, "Come on, mummy."
Yeah, he's great.
He's so I mean the actor is so good. The whole movie is so good, but the character is so obnoxious. When you when you get the candlestick and you put it in his throat, I was like, thank you.
Shut him up for good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you said that the actor improvised, and I wanted to know from you, Kelly, did you get to improvise any of the scenes? Did you get to create a little bit more besides the script?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're very good like that. You don't stick to every single word. You can, Louisa, like let me change little things and what was more comfortable. So yeah, like it was a bit of ad-libbing, which kind of makes things a bit more natural,
Yeah.
rather than rehearse and just what kind of comes up naturally. We did that a few times, and yeah, Sam's really good with that, isn't he?
Yes.
He's very good
Yeah.
at like improv. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the chemistry between you and the rest of the cast is like otherworldly.
Oh, thank
Because
you.
that's one of the things that I particularly seek in a movie, like if
chemistry.
the chemistry,
100%.
because it gets the things going.
Yeah.
So
You don't believe the characters' connection. You just get kind of lost, isn't it?
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What can the audiences expect from Cinderella's Curse?
They can expect carnage, lots of blood, and it's not the fairy tale that you think it might be.
Yes. Lots of graphic deaths by the hands of Cinderella, which you would not be expecting. But I think ultimately people, like especially women, will be like, oh, she got her revenge on some people that have like, hurt her and that's made her feel like less than and humiliated. So yeah, I think it's like quite a female empowerment film as well. So yeah, I think people will get lots of gore and blood, and hopefully they'll love it.
I agree completely. When Cinderella snaps, I was like, I'm this close to doing this, just like her.
Yes.
Like, I'm over it, everybody. I'm over everything.
Revenge. It was so good to act all that out. It's like getting all my pent up anger out on everyone.
That's great.
With the shoe.
I wish I had like a white card to do that.
Yeah.
I was like, can I do that just once, and then I can become the queen of the gore. I don't know.
Write your own film and then star in it, and then you can do that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So I wanted to thank you again for having me. I love the movie, and congratulations one more time.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.